Hello and welcome, this is Sado, and today we're about to watch a tournament game, the final game of this tournament. And this is a 2 vs 2 tournament played between two player teams, and in today's final game we've got on the top side we have two Finnish players, Kungen and Zatoara, while the bottom team consists of two players from the Eastern clan, Boss from Netherlands and Stocky from Czech Republic. Unfortunately, I wasn't streaming the previous semi-final games since I didn't have time for it, but thankfully I managed to find some time to stream this most important game of this tournament, the last one. So hopefully everything will work fine, and hopefully this game will be interesting. It's gonna be, well, it's hard to say how the gameplay will look like, because this map is usually campy, but it's also a 4 vs 4 map, so theoretically there should be plenty of space for fighting now, and should be much harder to cover all the fronts. But on the other hand, I believe the distance between the locations is pretty big, so this map might suffer from the same problem as Eruption, I believe, was the stage where the games were really long, and we've had this legendary 3-hour game there, played between Destiny Raketa and Mexican Team Mexican B. There's a high chance the same story, similar story at least, might happen today. I guess we'll find out about it. Boss's location. Well, I didn't name the map. For those that don't know, this map is called New Horizon. It's one of more popular 8-player maps we are playing in our part of community. Boss's location, well, it has a tricky goal at the start. You have to waste plenty of time to get there. Quite a peculiar place to make good farms, but then this patch of terrain is not going to be used for any buildings anyway, I guess. But it could be possible to make some sawmills, for example, something here, but it's probably not the worst decision to put a farm or two, maybe even more, in this area, especially that it's kinda hard to say where to place them better on this log. This area is most likely better used for iron production, although it's also a bit tricky. I think I was trying to... I was probably putting my iron smithies in a line here, and the iron production somewhere there, to make it as close to the core as possible. plenty of trees here, as you can see. Fought nice forests. Some closer, some more far away, further away. Boss's teammate, Stocky, Czech Republic. You can see, well, he's got quite a long way to the goal as well, but he managed to build his mason on the way. Oh, I apologize by the way for not switching my language to Polish to English, so you have to look at the Polish names. At least for the time being. I'll try to change that on the peacetime break if I remember about it. It's quite obvious where his farms are gonna go. There's plenty of space on this block on the right side. So on the left, seems natural to put all the woodcutters on the left, especially when you have so many trees on the west. There's plenty here and there as well. But it's a bit far away, so they'll usually be used later into the game. Although maybe it's possible to not use these forests at all. There's also one here. That's a pretty powerful log, I'd say. Plenty of space left here for iron protection, for example. Probably most of the weapon protection will happen here. Just trying to keep his sawmills and even webs prompt on the south of the city, close to these woodcutters. Does everyone have in? It's quite late, so I'd be really surprised if someone didn't. I think it's a good time to check out about how the goal is working for everyone, but it seems like nobody still has a functional gold smelter. The Kungen city seems quite compact. I don't know about these. You can see these two patches of fields are kind of weird. Like if he manages to make more buildings on the bottom, that is, because if it's only gonna be a couple of farms and a couple of woodcutters, then it's fine, but that's probably his plan, by the way. He will most likely make buildings on the top. It's hard to say, to be honest. But only these two roads connecting the top of the city with the bottom. Assuming you make many more buildings, that would be a mistake. But as you can see, this is probably not the case, because so far it seems like only farms and woodcutters will build there, and of course some towers. I'm a bit afraid about how the battles will go. Just like I said before, there's plenty of distance between the locations, so it might be a bit of a cursor with gaming. This place, I think it's a good idea to talk about a new tournament that is upcoming. Let me get some news about it. So yeah, there's a new tournament being organized by the RA clan, the Russian army. And this will be probably the first 4 versus 4 tournament in this community. I don't remember any other one, at least. And the Russians are saying it's the first, so there was no Russian 4v4 tournament either, I guess. To be honest, I never tried, even tried or thought about making a 4v4 tournament before, because it's there's always some problems with players who don't want to play, for example, on the set dates. So there's many quitting teams, and there's many problems that happen when tournaments being played. But this tournament, which is being finished up today, is really making me get more hopes for the future again, because there was only one team that didn't play its game because one of its players didn't show up on the date, and all the other games, according to my knowledge at least, were played without a problem. I'll talk a bit more about the 4v4 tournament in a while, but I think we need to do some justice to Zatoara city and talk about it a little bit first. There's not a lot of cutters here, to be honest. Oh, actually, okay, we almost cut everything here. Yeah, we will have to expand the bottom pretty soon. For farms and production. Time should be fine. Great. Anyway, going back to the tournament. Before I say that, however, I believe he should consider making one more song right now. It's still not too late, but it's almost too late. He's not making that many buildings at the moment, though. I mean, you can see he has quite a few buildings, but these ones have wood, for example, and the ones that need wood will get it in proper time. It's not like he's making all these 10 at once, but they should be almost fine. Yeah, there's still enough, but it would be a nice moment to think about the third zombie, because he's got plenty of wood, at least for the time being. And the problem is for the time being, because you can see there might be some problems soon regarding wood production, if he doesn't fix it. about the tournament. Still the kungen. And I'll try to tell you what is going on the tournament finally. And go through the rules. Probably the most interesting things are the list of maps, for example. Most of them are standard ones based on TeamSpeak. Actually, all of them, I'd say. We've got Iron Gold, Hatefuls, the Final Frontier, in the original version, the one that is considered TeamSpeak standard. Eruption HP, Libene Basin, version 7.7, War of Justice, no version given, but I'm assuming the newest one. Richland and New Horizon. So Horizon is the map we're looking at right now. And the rules say that the teams will be banning the maps. We have like 8 maps, correct? Yeah. So the rules not that much, not that many interesting things, I guess. There's a tower limit, 6 towers per player and row. With better warnings, we have mod. So the warnings mean that you lose one game. I'm not sure how exactly that will work. To be honest, I'm not a fan of this. I mean, in a 4v4 game, I think this might make some sense to make a limit, but there should be a script controlling it, I think. They can try like this. It kind of worked in Mandos' tournament, but there was a funny thing where Bation, one of the co-organizers of the tournament, forgot about it. So we have to make sure everyone knows the rules. Not sure about the group stage. I think the rules say there will be one group for all teams, and it will be like everyone against everyone. If there be more, then there should be a single elimination tournament or elimination. There's a lot of question marks in this topic. So far, they have 6 teams, 5 from RA and 1 Russian team outside of that clan. Okay, there's also quite important information when it is supposed to start. The starting date is 15th April. And the games are going to be played on weekends, just like these ones, unless it's possible to play it earlier. It's a nice thing because I guess that everyone who signs up will need to understand that they have to have some time on the weekend, and it's like everyone plays on the weekends anyway. It worked in this tournament, so I'm pretty sure to work in the next one. Because it's a bit trickier, because you know you have to make 8 people come at the same time and play the game. But if it works, it will be really interesting. And obviously I can already say that I will do my best to stream as many games as possible in that tournament. Nothing about streaming in the rules, I guess, but I'm pretty sure there will be no problem. Anyway, the cities are more and more prepared for the big time as well. 6 farms in his base. The big production already running. Same with Iron, trying to compare all the players right now. Zatoara has similar iron production, quite similar farms. Theoretically a bit less, but should be fine. It's a lot of wood, that's interesting. Seems like I was wrong and he didn't need that third sawmill after all. Yeah, he also needs a bit more woodcutters. Five is like almost good enough, but we will see. There might be a bit of a problem soon. Maybe I'm just being too worried about him as well. His base seems pretty small, and maybe this amount of wood will be just enough. This is actually possible. Yeah, the layout is really nice. You can see that the weight of the base is on the top, on the north. And it seems to be working quite well. Let's take a look at the bottom team. Stocky has 6 farms, 5 of them are working right now. The building is using KaM, that's nice. I think these farms might be a bit better than the ones on the... oh, maybe not exactly. Okay, they're pretty similar. Oh, this is also interesting. Kungen just finished a few farms. Maybe just one farm, okay. So he has 7 working farms right now. Because he planted a lot with the other farms, I guess. But okay, he's making stables and probably this big farm pretty soon.
Hey, wake up! Hey, wake up!
I just need 2 or 3 minutes to prepare my hosts and Facebook. This stream is delayed. There's like 30-minute delay to make it impossible to shoot by looking at the enemies on the street. So focusing on the announcements right now. Looking at boss's base, 6 farms. This seems like a pretty compact base. Maybe a bit more compact. Goes a bit another way, but probably shouldn't judge. This lock is kind of weird about it. Quite minimal, I'd say. Comparing iron. Okay, it's probably on par with the top team. Stocky is a bit better, at least for now. Still needs the third mine. A couple of other buildings, but the build is almost finished. Just these couple of buildings and a few leather buildings make leather jackets. Should be fine. But somehow I have an idea that something's a bit running a bit late in this base. Looking at what the other players are doing. Keeping my eye on the FPS count because I really don't want to lag out. I'm trying to play with a bigger zone today, as usual. Okay, this base seemed a bit more compact before. I don't know. Still you can see most of the serfs running around here. Maybe a shortcut here could help a bit, but maybe here. Not sure. This tree is quite annoying. Not sure if it can. Okay, it can be cut. That's nice. Hopefully I see some time to place a building there. So not waste any bit of space in this nice city. Maybe let's look here right now. The other base, I think, not quite sure when did the top team build the iron mines, but so far it seems a bit better on the top than in boss's base. Stocky is still missing this third mine. might be crucial in this game. So his start with iron was pretty nice, but now he's lacking it quite a lot. Only made his second smelter right now. I don't know why the bottom team doesn't really care about the third iron mine. It's quite late. It's really late. It seems like he might have some big problems. Didn't think it was possible as well. Okay. Just need a second, guys. I'll show you the face. Okay, so I can back to rotating. There's 10 minutes to before peacetime bell calls, and there's plenty of stuff already here. Zatoara's products. Like what I see, these are a couple of faults, but yes, I'm so here, but you can see going for to I forgot the English name for this building. Two weaponsmiths, okay. So the amount of souls should be fine in 10 minutes without problem. Could be really nice if they tried to trade a little bit for the iron, but I don't see much trading going on. Oh, by the way, I might be mistaken. It seems like, yeah, seems like Kungen doesn't use more than 3 stonemasons at the moment. You can see he destroyed a few buildings here. Okay, at least one more. Now he doesn't really need more stone, and he's not gonna trade. It's a bit unusual, to be honest, just like the third boss hunter. Whoops. Like that indeed. The iron is much better on the top. Well, okay, Zatoara's iron is quite nice. Kungen is kinda similar. A few parts, but the difference. The horses amount is pretty similar, and the brothers on top have a really situation together regarding the leather production as well. Thought a bit better, yeah, so far this is like an MVP, but we didn't see bosses back. Oh, yeah, I kinda wish I didn't. This is a real problem. He doesn't have a lot of wood, it seems. What's the problem though? I'm not sure about the timing when he made these buildings, but it's like 6 woodcutters here should work fine. I don't know. The timings of the woodcutters might have been a bit bad, but you can see there's no way he can fix this soon enough. So it's a real big problem, and it will be pretty easy to spot. So I'm afraid the top team will have a massive advantage from this stuff. I didn't even mention yet that his iron production is really bad as well. Really bad. Just to look at it. Well, okay. It'd be fine if he had normal leather, but this is just ridiculous. So a screwed up game for a boss. That's the last thing I'd expect, to be honest. I always found him as a rock solid player.
Channel switched. Sound muted. Channel switched. Channel switched.
Sorry about the mess. I'm back here. So yeah, it doesn't look too good. Stocky's army seems quite nice. I should have plenty of leather about 30, 28. Not bad horses. It's a real problem with balls though. At best he might have like 20 leather soldiers of this time, which is really bad. There's some movement in the sawmills though, so maybe in the end he'll fix this up sooner or later. It doesn't look that bad anymore. He might want to fix his food while we are at it, because there's the food production could be a bit better too. 8 cells, okay, he's gonna have a problem with food, I think. Unless he does something about it. He's gonna try trading some. The amount of horses is nice. If the top team doesn't see too much, they might have a chance to wait it out. Actually, I can't explain, sorry. No way I can explain the double rolls. Okay, seems like so far on the stream there's not a lot of interesting information. Just 50 seconds left. Let's see what's on the top team. This is a really nice army. Okay, here's Stocky. Yeah, it's pretty similar to Stocky. Maybe a bit better, but I'm really curious to see what Zatoara has. Even a bit better. But you know, it doesn't matter too much, but these two armies are really nice and quite similar. Regarding the food, okay, might be some problem. I'm not sure actually. Okay, seems like I can change the language. But I don't know the password. Ah, shit. Okay. So we can already probably say who's gonna win this game. But it depends. You know, there's some things that might happen in here if the top team doesn't try to rush. There's also plenty of space between the locations. It's quite a long way. Still, I think the initial army of the top team is more than enough to finish them off, even with the distance. If they attack right away. If they attack in 5 or 10 minutes, the bottom might be spared. And the tides might be turned pretty soon. We're still waiting for the players to come back from the break. We're still waiting. Not for mode. Not for long, I mean, anymore. Here we go. So they're getting their armies out. Let's see it from the team perspectives. There's plenty of area to be scouted. It seems really strange to look at these towers here and how the front will look like.
Hey, wake up.
Okay, first blood. So yeah, I tried to make the volume a bit lower, but you will see the effects only right now. In a way. You can see the armies are stacking up. One really nice thing, or not nice, depending on how you look at it, is this area seems pretty nice to defend. Like if the top will try to walk in here, there's multiple possibilities for the top team to sneak around and try to attack from the back. So it's probably be easy to lure them into a trap. Now Zatoara seems to be making a mistake. Not really. Thought he's gonna try go in, but even if he didn't see the horses, he knew that he can't walk in too much. He'd likely be caught by these horses here. Something tells me this is gonna be a short fight, but well, boss still doesn't have a lot of troops, so I don't know, they shouldn't have shown them so much. Okay, they actually don't see it, I think. But seems like Kungen and Zatoara nevertheless know that they want to rush. Uh, it's interesting. Why doesn't he go back? They still don't see boss's army. But Stocky should really work on getting further away from the enemy team. Because this is a fight, they simply cannot win this. Okay, this is probably not gonna work well for the bottom team at all. Interesting, boss isn't fighting, which might actually be a good idea. And Kungen doing the same. I wish they tried to go work around to do something with these balls, because they could do this. They should have thought about it and try to send the horses here. But you can see that this is almost already over. There's just too many troops from the top team. Whoa. Didn't expect it to be that one-sided. And... oh well. This is really bad game. I didn't expect it to be that one-sided in a final game of the tournament. Kinda makes you think that Stocky and Boss are in the final game by accident, which is of course not true. I'm really surprised to see Boss play so bad. I really didn't think this will happen. If I had to say which one of the bottom team players will screw up and which one will be fine, I'd probably say the opposite. Like, if I have to believe one of these screwing up, it probably would be Stocky and not Boss. Stocky played a marvelous game though. He cannot be blamed, his army was really nice. While... well... while Boss didn't really play too good. So you can see the distance on the map wasn't an issue in the end. Still gonna try and fight, but there's really not a lot they can do. He cannot even go back from here. At least you had an opportunity to see 3 really nice builds from Stocky, Kungen and Zatoara. Boss probably overestimated his abilities regarding wood production. He had way too bad woodcutters for even trying to make enough wooden weapons. Doesn't seem that bad right now actually. Managed to make it a bit better, but you know, it was a bit too late and his iron wasn't that good either. It must be noted however that the other 3 players had really marvelous armies in this game. Well, you can see Stocky trying some unusual tactics, but well, he's just going for as many kills as possible, but there's nothing that can save the bottom team, I guess. So just as you can see, game seems over. Of the players have already quit, so you should probably do that as well. There's not much to be staring at regarding the statistics. Yeah, well, there's not much more to be said about this game apart from the fact that Boss didn't play his best game, and it was pretty short. Yeah, you can see that tree trunk graph really bad. I had my thoughts about Kungen not having enough wood, but this is the way this stream was record short. Well, I'd like to thank you for watching it with me, and I'd like to promise again that I'm gonna stream as many games from the upcoming 4 vs 4 tournament, which will start at 15th April, the RA tournament. So this is not the end of the fun. See you in 2 weeks, I guess, and maybe I'll stream something else soon as well. I'll think about a shorter delay though, cause it's a bit hard to communicate with people on Twitch this way. Yeah, so thanks for the game, thanks for watching with me, and see you next time.